Let's write a rate as a fraction. Now first, let's talk about what is a rate. A rate is simply comparing two quantities of different units. So when we talk about miles per hour, or I make, or earn, I should say, $12 per hour, those are two types of rates because they're in two different units. Let's look at some examples. I drove 632 miles in 18 hours. Write this rate as a simplified fraction. Now, when you're writing rates, the order matters. So generally, whatever we talk about first, generally, goes in the numerator. In 18 hours. Oftentimes, you will also see the word per. When you see the word per, that implies the fraction bar. Now, when I have 632 over 18, simplified fraction means I should reduce. Now, when you're dealing with bigger numbers, sometimes it's a little more difficult. So think through. 632 and 18 are both even numbers, so we can divide both the numerator and the denominator by 2. I'm all about starting easy. So 632 divided by 2 is 316. Notice I keep my units. And 18 divided by 2 is 9. Now, 9 here, oh, that was a boo-boo here. That's hours. 9 is only divisible by 1, 3, and 9. Everything is divisible by 1, so that doesn't count. When I look at 316, it is not divisible by 3, and it's not divisible by 9. And if you don't know that, then try it, right? Use your calculator, whatever you have. So since the factors of 9 do not go evenly into 316, my simplified fraction is 316 miles over 9 hours. Let's do another. I used 4 eggs for every 3 cups of muffin mix. Write this rate as a simplified fraction. And yes, talking about 4 eggs to 3 cups, that is a rate. Baking with different things is a rate. Now, 4 over 3 is not reducible, so this is a simplified fraction. And let's do one more. I brought 18 pens for 6 people. Write this rate as a simplified fraction. I don't know why you wouldn't have 18 pens for 6 people. I often have 18 pens just for me. So now I have 18 pens because colors are important, and I have 6 people. Now, when we're looking at 18 and 6, hopefully you say, hey, both of those are divisible by 6 because 18 divided by 6 is 3 and 6 divided by 6 is 1. So this rate is 3 pens per person, right? This is where I get to that whole idea of per means fraction bar. So 3 pens per person is that rate. So we've seen all kinds where we reduce the rate to be per 1, where we have a rate that doesn't simplify at all, and one that we simplify and still doesn't look so great. But that is writing a rate as a fraction.